Hello again, Al Spinks here. In this post, I'll introduce the law of cause and effect. However, prior to doing so, I'd like to clarify how the impartial forces, factors, and issues, or stuff if you like, that I discussed in my last post, directly affects our health. If you remember, I said this stuff exists in our lives whether we like it or not. It doesn't ask our permission to be here, it just is. I also stated that this stuff can control us and our response to life, so much so that we've become victimized by life, or we can become empowered as we exert dominion over this same stuff by responding to it in a thoughtful and organized manner. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating that we go around looking for tough times in problem areas in order to feel empowered. There's enough stress to go around for everyone, and to purposely seek it out would be foolish. What I'm saying is that when tough times occur, we should trust in our innate ability to take charge and deal with them in a forthright manner. While on the subject of stress, let me provide some important information. Stress is not necessarily a bad thing. Cases of acute stress lead to the fight or flight response, which in most cases saves our lives. However, this type of stress normally occurs over a short period of time and subsides once the perceived danger disappears. You see, when stress occurs, adrenaline is secreted into our bodies by the adrenal glands. Adrenaline increases our heart rate, constricts our blood vessels, and dilates our air passages. This provides the extra energy needed to activate the fight or flight response and deal with the immediate danger. Let me provide you with an example. I'm a former Marine officer and naval aviator. I flew from the decks of 4 different naval aircraft carriers. My most stressful times occurred during our approach back and landing aboard the ship. Night landings were tough, and night landings during bad weather were extremely stressful. However, after we landed or trapped, my stress level was greatly reduced and my body had time to recover. Nowadays in modern society, we're faced with continual stress and the continuous release of adrenaline into our bodies. This isn't a good thing. Many organizations have concluded that stress is the #1 cause of sickness and disease. It's been reported that up to 90% of doctor visits are directly related to the effects of stress. Much of this stress is unnecessary and caused by our response to the stuff discussed earlier. Examples of this stuff are broken relationships, bad finances, sickness, disease, death, natural disasters, and uncaring people. We can avoid much of this stress by choosing our response to the circumstances that life presents. The law of cause and effect simply says, we choose how we experience life. We can either allow the circumstances in life to control us, where we are at the effect of life, and we experience life by continually looking over our shoulders with a sense of impending doom, or we can respond to these same circumstances in a manner that keeps us calm, confident, creative, and connected to our inner voice, which constantly directs us towards our goals and ultimate life's purpose. Then we're at the cause of life. You see, my friends, the choice is ours. In closing, let me share with you a quotation from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, "Shallow men believe in luck, believe in circumstances. Strong men believe in cause and effect." Stay strong, my friends.